meditate on this. The subconscious mind is like a black hole. It's a vacuum. It pulls in everything that crosses its path. The portals or gateways to the subconscious mind exist on the human body, in the human body. Some of them are called ears, some of them are called eyes. And you can receive certain signals and things and messages, etc., through these senses, through these tools for senses, sight, hearing, etc. But no matter what you do, no matter what you put in front of your ears, no matter what you put in front of your eyes, just understand that the subconscious mind is going to receive that and it's going to be embedded within you in perpetuity. It's going to be with you forever. And the people in power know this. The ruling class know this, and they do a damn good job of putting things in there that are not going to lead to quality of thought. It's important that you take control of this and try to embed things with high quality of thought into your subconscious mind, so that when they come back to the surface, when they come back, they pop out on the other side, they're fruitful. The things that are good for you, things that lead to quality of thought. So try to embed good things in your subconscious mind. Now that we know we have to program the subconscious mind, do that consciously, the next question becomes, with what? I believe we need to start with music. Music is very natural. Everybody loves music. They're even treating dementia with music, because music can take you to the past, bring you to memories, the vibe. Everything is just seems to come into focus clearly. It's easily visualized when you put music and have a soundtrack to your life. And so what type of music do we listen to? You know, it's part of our daily ritual. It's part of our daily dealings and programming the subconscious mind. The type of music we listen to is very important. And think about quality of thought. Is your music going to nurture the idea of quality of thought? Or is it ratchet? Is it supremely ghetto? Is it trash? Or is it breathing life into you? Right? It's the difference between listening to, you know, something that's promoting death as to something that's promoting life. Looking at some of the neurological effects that happen when you listen to certain types of music, nourishing the brain with that type of music. The TV shows you watch, the movies you watch. What type of shows do you watch, and how are you inspired by them? What are the images that are being implanted in your subconscious mind from the movies and TV and the media that you watch, from the things you watch on YouTube, etc., etc. If you look at one of those controversial stories about TikTok, I said that Chinese people, or the Chinese Communist Party, whatever, has a different algorithm than the one for the Western nations. The one in the Western nations, the kids are watching videos that go viral, doing pranks and all types of silly stuff. And China's algorithm is showing kids completing puzzles and doing math. These are the things they're promoting because they understand the programming of the subconscious mind is very important for the future of your people and where they're going. So with that same concept in mind, you know, what type of media are you always being influenced by? What type of media do you constantly force yourself to be influenced by? You know, what if we saw images of love all the time instead of images of destruction, war, etc., etc.?
What type of media is Hotep Jesus influenced by?
I like the old stuff. I like the classics. Mostly written work, literature. That's the type of stuff I listen to. I listen to a lot of lectures. You know, one of my favorite lecturers is John Henry Clark, Dr. Kaba Kamene. Those are like two of my faves. I like listening to scholarly work, scholarly teachers. I go to bed to to chess videos, but I also need some gangster in my life. You know, I'm not perfect, but I need some, you know, I need some cartel gang member, you know, type programming. This is, you know, that's the stuff I happen to like. You know, I like violent movies. I like heists. I like heist movies, like The Italian Job and Ocean's 11 and, you know, those types of things. I like military movies. Like, I thought the new Top Gun was amazing. But I also try to be conscious of what I'm seeing, and so, you know, what's clear is we're gonna come across some content that is not going to nurture quality or high quality of thought. So what we have to do is we have to wrap this stuff with labels. So what you can do is when an image appears before your subconscious mind, what we can do is we can frame it. So when it gets embedded and it gets stored within your mental hard drive, it's filed in a folder, you know, marked bad, marked good, marked to question, marked, you know, you can label these things. So sometimes when things come into our subconscious mind, we don't frame it, we don't put a label on it. I think we have to say, okay, if I'm watching a movie and they're murdering people, let's say for instance, as we're watching this, we got to label that bad. This is bad. This is no bueno, right? And even some labels that your personal opinion might weigh in on, and how you manage this stuff logically. So even though everything is going to be received by your subconscious mind, and some things you may enjoy, some pieces of content you may enjoy, it's very important to frame that stuff and label that stuff. So when it gets into your subconscious mind, your subconscious mind knows, okay, this is this and this is that. So it knows clear difference. It's not just sitting there to be sprouted later on in the wrong manner or intent. What is your receptivity? Are you receiving the signals, or are you only transmitting them? You have to tune your inner radio to receive messages, not only send them. Sometimes we get caught up with our conscious mind. Our conscious mind is constantly sending signals out to the universe, to God, to friends, family, etc., etc. But sometimes you have to reset yourself and come back to zero and just say, I'm not intending to send any messages, I'm intending to receive them. I call it no mind. I've spoken about this in the past. I want to open up the mind, enter a state of receptivity, to receive the signals, to be imbued by God. Messages, prescient visualizations, to be omniscient. All these things are made possible by entering a receptive state, by dismissing the world and all of its physicalness, dismissing the world and all of its 3D-ness, dismissing the matrix, forgetting you are of this physical dimension. Dismissing all of that, obviously easier said than done, but moving away from all of these things, dismissing them from their mind. And the easiest way to do that is to actually distract yourself. You have to distract yourself with the senses. It's much easier to enter a state of receptivity when you're out here and you have the breeze blowing against your skin. That's easy to meditate on. When you have the waves you can look at, the seagulls passing over your head, the sun and the way the sun shimmers off the surface of the water, the clouds, the people, all these things, if you allow them to, will open you up to receptivity. They make you receptive. In order to turn off your brain, you got to turn on your 5 senses. Or when I say brain, I mean that conscious mind sending signals and trying to enter a state of receiving the signals. For example, you can't eat and think at the same time. You're either tasting your food or you're thinking. You can't do both at the same time. You can do intervals. You can think and then taste, think and then taste. But while you're tasting your food, the only thing you're thinking about is, this food tastes good. You only think about the food. So sometimes I like to hijack my subconscious when I don't have an environment like this. or hijack the conscious mind with a teaspoon of honey, a tablespoon of honey. That taste completely absorbs your conscious mind and focuses it in because that taste is just so full. So that's another way to hijack the conscious mind and put yourself in a place of receptivity. But the lesson here is remembering that in order to enter receptivity, sometimes you have to distract yourself, but distract yourself with those natural things that exist all around us. Enter a state of receptivity.
Yeah, I can try to get that handled for you. Again, it's only my second day, so if you can give me a second. How am I supposed to do this? How the hell are we supposed to do this by 5 o'clock?
I have no clue.
Is that possible? Hey, do you have the password to... How'd you finish all your work already?
He's not tapped in. How'd you get that done so quick?
They think they're gonna be able to budget that?
It's money. That's money right there, you understand? You guys finished your work 6 hours early?
He's not tapped in.
It seems as though the race grift is just too much to say no to. Show starts now.
2, 1, boom. Hotep Jesus.
Of all the Jesuses I know, he's the Hotepiest. Social scientist and YouTube host, Hotep Jesus.
How the fuck do you get a name like Hotep Jesus?
The one and only Hotep Jesus.
Ryan Sharp, better known to the world as Hotep Jesus.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Somebody said, what do you think you are, some kind of Hotep Jesus?
Ooh,
And
that's
I was
good.
Just like, ooh, that's sexy. Yes, I do think I'm Hotep Jesus.
What's up, people? Welcome to the Grift Report.
Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
I'm your host, Hotep Jesus, aka the Grift God. Before we forget, let's get into it. This stream contains adult humor and was created strictly for comedic and artistic purposes. No offense is intended toward any private individuals featured in this video. Ladies and gentlemen, I would have been here earlier, but Cannon was grifted in my time slot, so I had to push it back. I promised you I'd be here today, and, well, I'm a man of my word. Real quick, shout out to all my... hold on, close that. Shout out to all of my Hotep Con attendees. Syscoin has begun to go out to the winners. I finally have everybody's Syscoin address in a nice spreadsheet here with your contact info to make sure everything went well and to send confirmation emails to check your Pally wallet. So if your name is London, AK Kamara, Tom, or Doug, check your Pally wallet. Check your Pally wallet. You should have crypto in your wallet now. I see we have some, yeah, it's gone from my wallet, so it should be in yours. It's gone from my wallet, so it should be in yours. It says pending here, but I don't know if that's true. I think the transaction is, actually, let's go to the Block Explorer. Let's pull up the block up. Yep, it's done. The transaction is done. The app just didn't update yet. Here, I'll show you. Bing bong. Show you guys this transaction we just did. Here's an official transaction using Syscoin. As you can see right there, confirmed. Gives you the transaction hash. And you'll see also the addresses it came from and went to. There you have it. So check your Pally wallet if you are one of those names. Thank you for participating in game night at Hotep Con and being a winner. And obviously that came with a cash, well, not cash prize, but it came with this Syscoin prize, which is Probably much better than cash, considering the way that the Federal Reserve operates. Hold on, let me check on the chat. Let me close this out. I'll bring that back later. I should be in Florida right now. I was looking at rentals in Florida, actually. I'm a Hotep Jesus virgin. Pause, first of all. Welcome, Adam. And then Uncle Hotep right after. Yeah, so I'm going to stream right up till about 8. And then Uncle Hotep will come on thereafter. So you guys got a full day of Hotep grifting. Cannon went earlier, and then I came, and Unc after. Joe Music with the super chat on YouTube, he says, pause. Unc was using the dark side of the grift yesterday. Them Elon Bucks turned him from Pog Hunter to the Meat Hunter. We're going to talk about that. We're going to harder that. We'll talk about that. Melissa said, needed this, bro. I can never relax. Got you covered, Melissa. No, never fear. Hotep Jesus is here. What up, Cannon? Cannon's in the chat. Rudy's in the chat. Reaction PR's in the chat. Citizen Alfie said HJ is leaving no grift unturned. You better believe it. You better believe it. We got to talk about these neo-Nazis. They got neo-Nazis in Florida. In Florida. The place of the home of Ron DeSantis and racism, allegedly. The home of anti-critical race theory. I'm also anti-critical race theory, in case you didn't know that already. For all my Hotep Jesus virgins out there. Let's go to the grift bag. It's time to open up the grift bag. Let's see what's in the grift bag. We got a mixed bag of grift. Don't forget, coming soon, Hotep Goldstein versus Strong Dad. The Battle of Brains. Don't forget, we starting the Hotep Debate League and the Hotep Debate Dojo right here. Make sure you stay tuned in. I got a new graphic coming soon for my main screen. That has nothing to do with anything I just said, but it is what it is. Let's go to head grifter in charge, HGIC, Uncle Hotep. What the hell is this? What in the hell is this? Uncle Hotep has reached levels of grift no man should aspire to. Look at this shit. Look at this. He's going to Hotep Court for this Thursday. Tune in, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Hotep Court. This is terrible. Uncle Hotep's got some steak here on his plate or something like that. Prime rib. And here he goes trolling, about to put this meat in my mouth. Pause. He's got 38,000 views on a picture of this sorry ass plate. How? Because he's grifting. Because he's grifting. He will do anything to earn under Elon. Anything, including present himself as a homosexual. This is terrible. Hold on a second. We got a button for him.
This is a sick Negro.
This is a sick Negro about to put this meat in my mouth. Pause, Uncle Hotep. I would have stopped him. I would have stopped him. I would have stopped him. AK, your Pally wallet, you got it? AK got his Syscoin. If you haven't already, download Pally Wallet, PALI. There are a chance to win crypto during the stream. During the stream, you can actually win crypto. Isn't that amazing? You can win crypto. All you got to do is pay attention. I'll ask a question and bow, just like that. You could be the winner. Strongly suggested that you watch Rumble because Rumble is about 10 seconds ahead on the feed. So somebody on Rumble may beat you to it when it comes to these trivia questions. He got charges brewing already. And he tried to do it. He tried to do it on a Saturday because he knew the judge wasn't going to be in on the weekend. So he figured he had a whole week to let it cool off. So he think he's slick doing this on the weekend. This is behavior unbecoming of a Hotep. Anyway, back in the grift bag. What else we got in here? Let's shake up the grift bag. Let's shake up the grift bag. Oh, wow. Democrats and their election results. This is 23 minutes. I do not want to listen to 23 minutes of this shit. I want to listen to about a minute, if that. Let's just read the caption. I'll decide if we're going to watch it. Breaking: a Democrat county supervisor in Hines, Mississippi is challenging his party's primary election results after discovering massive election fraud. He says, "We have videotapes of someone going into boxes, bringing in thumb drives, bringing in ballots to be inserted into the machines." The person he is talking about in the Hines County Democrat Party chair is the Hines County Democrat Party chair. If you watch this presentation, it sounds exactly like what happened in the 2020 election and 2022 election in Arizona. If Democrats are rigging their own primaries, imagine what they're doing in general elections. Carrie Lake, Donald Trump are not alone. Democrats are rigging elections everywhere. Wow. So, if I'm reading this correctly, one Democrat got snubbed by other Democrats. Absolutely insane. You think I'm sitting here watching this video? No, I'm not going to watch this video. It's 23 minutes long. I'm not sitting here watching this long-ass video about Democrats and the shit that they do. I will, however, watch this lady complain about Oprah and them out there in Maui. That's what I will do. Let's go to the tape, see what the locals got to say.
We were so concerned about what was happening in Maui.
You're so concerned about what's happening in Maui that you somehow managed to hire a private firefighting team to protect your land before the fire started. You're so concerned about what's happening in Maui that instead of taking some of that land and housing even a small portion of those displaced people, you've hired a private security team to keep them off your...
Oh, wow.
See, when I come in the building, I can change that.
Wow.
land. You're so concerned about Maui that you simply haven't had time to denounce any of the shady real estate deals which are robbing people of everything they have. You know, like the ones you were involved in that helped you acquire that land for pennies on the dollar of what it was actually worth. You're so concerned about Maui that instead of taking what would amount to a year's salary for you and 4 or 5 of your billionaire friends, which could be used to rebuild the entire place in a matter of months, you're jumping on social media and asking the American public, most of whom can't afford to pay their rent right now.
This lady snapping.
To do it for you. You're so concerned about Maui that it's more important that you get social media points than that you help.
We were so concerned about what was happening.
Oh man, they calling out they calling out the celebs, the big dog celebs too. Oprah. Yeah, is that true? Did she have a fire squad before the fire started? Is that true? Somebody got to fact check that. That's wild. That's absolutely insane. Protocol, what up, man? Sauce the Prophet said Oprah is trifling for hopping on the web and asking for donations. Yeah, I don't know if I would have did that either. She a lot ask for donations. Motherfucker, you could buy the whole island if you wanted to. You talking about some donations. As much money as you got. And it'll be a nice little tax write-off too. Anyway, let's come back. Why won't Laura Loomer talk to me? I DM Laura Loomer like, I want you to come on the show, and she won't come and talk to me. I'm sad. It's supposed to be my Jew-boo. Anyway, let's go back. So this is in the Grift bag, and I added a bit of commentary here. It says, this brand of hypocrisy is ubiquitous amongst false conservatives and rhinos. If convenient, acknowledge race. If not, dismiss race. And here's some examples here that popped up on that timeline thanks to another Twitter user. It says, shape your political message to win this type of black man. And then, hold on, let me fix this so you guys can see this. And then this account here, he says, do you ever think we will reach a time that we can shape our message on policy, not melanin? Right? But then here he is when the Root pops up and says, guess who's finally fessing up to taking free trips on billionaire's private jet? Here he comes. Why do you hate black people? Throws race right in there. So this is the type of situation where it's convenient. We saw this happen last week with the Donald Trump mugshot, where people say, oh, hip hop's bad and black people do not identify with the problem of Mass incarceration, you're saying that black people get locked up a lot. And as soon as Donald Trump mugshot is released, everybody turns into a hip-hop aficionado, and everything's thug life, thug life, thug life. Then you got the thug mug and all types of shit. So it's about, using race when convenient. This is something we have to watch out for on the right. This is where you can tell some of the disingenuous grifters and shysters on the platform. We want to be mindful of this because we don't want our viewers, many of who are of white descent, descendants of the Yamnaya tribe or the corded ware tribe. These descendants of the creations of Yaqub must be warned when they come and speak with the Hotep. So they do not do things like this. We do not want our fellow white Hoteps to make this mistake of being a hypocrite and choosing when and where to ignore and see race. Either you see it or you don't. You got to pick one. You can't just pick it up and drop it when you feel like, Shout out to Sonny Johnson. Just terrible. Just terrible. All right, let's go back in the bag. What else is in here? We're just going to rip right through this stuff. Oh, this guy. Wait, what? Okay. Can y'all see this? Okay, you guys can see that. Good. What time is it? 6:16. What time did I start this stream? All right, let's go into the Gorham Defensive League and let's break this down. If you want to get on the phone lines, dial 202-596-5631. 202. No, don't dial that number. Text Hotep in your name to 202-596-5631 if you want to get in on the phone lines. I actually want to. Do I want to listen? No, I said I was going to skip it. Let's just skip it. All right, so yesterday we had some neo-Nazis pop up and I guess they're demonstrating some sort of neo-Nazi demonstration. Let's listen to it.
Stick up for your fucking self.
So what does that mean? Does that mean violence?
No, it doesn't mean violence. Well, we're going now. This is it. All of our goals can be achieved non-violently. The most violence is on your side. Subjugation of our race. That's what we stand against. The reason that you presuppose that there will be violence is because you are ready to use violence to stop us.
When you say you
and all of the people on that side of the fence, white subjugators, you work for that team. Kikes, Jewry, capitalism, billionaires.
Disavow, disavow, disavow. Condemn, condemn, condemn.
That's your side, because you still have a job.
Christopher, there's a presidential race going on right now. Are you going to vote in 2024? What do you think is going to happen?
My vote is useless. I think Biden's better than Trump because he sends rockets to Ukraine.
I think Biden's better than Trump because he sends rockets to Ukraine.
In support of Ukraine, you mean?
Hell Ukraine, hell Azov.
Tell me this, Christopher.
Now this dude in the back with the tattoos. He reminds me of the cat off of Coming to America. What's his name? Not Coming to America. Golden Child. What's the name of that dude? Let me go to the characters. This shit is funny as hell when I tell y'all who I'm thinking of. Here we go. Foo. This nigga look like Foo off Golden Child. Y'all remember Foo? Tell me he don't look like Foo. Oh shit. Look at Foo. Tell me that he don't look like Foo. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look, here you go. Right here in the back look like foo. Oh God, you see him? Right here in the back.
Tell me this, Christopher. You are, a sizable gathering, but fairly small. How big does this need to become? And how big do you see it becoming? Paint a picture of this movement.
We just have to start a fire. We have to just start a fire.
How do you do that?
We're the kindling. And once we set the fire, we get the fire hot, then we get the rest of our brothers blazing.
And how do you do that?
Be the vanguard. Stick up for ourselves.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah.
Stand up. Don't be afraid. Show no fear.
What are you doing now, Christopher? Right.
All right, we got more. We got more clips. Here's another dude that's down with him. Let's see.
So when you look at... Look who showed up! Oh my God, Lord Schumer!
Condemn, disavow, condemn, disavow, condemn, disavow. How dare they talk about my Jubu like this?
Oh my God!
This morning, because I live an hour from here, and I had to get my hair done, and I was about to drive.
We're not voting Trump,
and I saw it, so
we're not voting for it to the right wing. It's the kike wing. We're all DeSantis supporters. We don't vote kike wing.
Right? He's got all these laws against anti-Semites and stuff.
What are you doing here?
You're joking when you say DeSantis.
What are you doing here, Lord? Ron DeSantis is a joke. Ron DeSantis is a joke. The right wing will never speak up for white people.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Once again.
Read Mein Kampf.
Now, I heard somebody say, read Mein Kampf. And I don't think he actually read Mein Kampf. Either he actually has not read it, or he's just saying it to trigger somebody. Because if you read Mein Kampf, that's not a document you would try and scream about as a white nationalist. It's just not. It's like that document, the Mein Kampf, My Struggle book. It's like literally very little hate in that book. Like very, very little. I was expecting a lot of hate in the book. I was expecting like hate, all 500 pages or whatever it was. I was expecting to hate on all the pages, and I read the book and I was like, oh, this is actually really educational. This is actually really good. I kind of like this book. Outside of the stuff you got to disavow, the anti-Semitic stuff, that stuff wasn't good. But yeah, but it wasn't a lot of that in there. It wasn't, I thought it was going to be, a book of just anti-Semitism, and it just wasn't. It just didn't hit that mark. It didn't provide that. It provided much more fruitful material. Let's go to the next video. So apparently this is that guy we just watched right there. This is him with, I guess he's like hitting on a teenage boy. Is that what's going on here? Which is kind of creepy. Actually, it's really creepy.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Oh my God, you look so cute. I was just saying how cute you were while my mic was muted. What are you doing?
I heard you.
What did you hear me say?
I'm half Asian.
I know you're gorgeous. Are you half Asian? Hi, how are you?
First of all, fucking pause. That's first of all, pause. Call a little boy gorgeous. What kind of shit is going on? Then we got a rap video here.
Cooler than an
icicle. Ride him like a bicycle, threesomes on tricycle. The sex is phenomenal, but movies are bionicle. Some find it comical. If you don't believe me, you can read it in the chronicle. I'm Mr. Menadio, that's my real name. My claim to fame is fuck your dame and sniff your pain. So on that note, you better guide your hoe, cause here I come, right down her throat. Bitch, my name is Shuby, and what I like to do, rap about those hoochies. Bitch, my name is Shuby.
Did he say my name is Zuby?
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
You should get naked and we should make a movie. Bitch, my name is Shuby. You're kind of a cutie and I want your booty. Bitch, my name is Shuby. The why? I'm cooler than.
So that's this guy, I believe.
18 countries. Why is the Holocaust illegal to question 18 countries? Huh? Do you believe in free speech?
Of course I believe in free speech.
Do you think Europeans should be thrown in jail for questioning the Holocaust?
First of all, the Holocaust isn't a hoax, and secondly, I'm probably one of the biggest free speech absolutists and advocates in this country.
Are you against? Hold on, let me ask.
Why do you make this about me? Okay?
Because you're Jewish.
I live in Florida. I live in Florida. Yeah, and you tell me
in Israel.
You tell me to leave. I don't live in Israel. I'm not from Israel. I'm not from Israel.
Okay, my question.
I live here in Florida.
Do you think that Europeans should be thrown in jail for questioning the Holocaust?
I don't think that the Holocaust is a hoax.
But do you think people should be thrown in jail if you're still free speech? Is it only in America, or how about Europe?
No, I think that people should be able to say whatever they want and not go to jail for utilizing their free speech rights.
Why is your Holocaust the only thing illegal to question out of all genocides?
Look, I don't make the laws. I don't make the laws. I'm a free speech absolutist. I'm a free speech absolutist, but do you understand how ridiculous you sound when you tell me to go back to Israel?
Well,
I live here.
Jews are going to get expelled again.
I live here. I'm in my workout clothes because I had errands to run today here. I live here. You don't get to tell me to go back to Israel.
Do you know that your people have been expelled from 109 nations?
What does that have anything to do with anything?
Well, if you keep doing the same behavior...
Doing what? What am I doing to you? I live here. I live here.
Pornography.
I live here. I live here.
Going to get you expelled.
You can't blame an entire group of people.
110, never again, you ugly
can't.
tranny Jew. Fuck you. White power.
You're awful, Jonathan.
Meanwhile, he talking about pedophilia. Meanwhile, this was him with the little boy. This is him with the little boy. He talking about pedophilia. Meanwhile,
what did you hear me say?
I'm half Asian.
I know you're gorgeous. Are you half Asian?
This is the same dude. Is this the same dude who just said that Jewish people deal in pedophilia? He's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. What's this? Is this Laura's view?
Heil Hitler! You invading bitch! You have a knife! Fuck you! Oh, yeah, son! Kite!
Oh, this is her view.
Let's go home! 110! Once again!
Jew! Put the Jew in the oven!
What group are you guys with?
Blue Star!
These niggas out here cosplaying as fake Nazis. They out here cosplaying, bro. Like it's Halloween or some shit.
Hand up your arm! Hand up your arm! Get the fuck out of here! Holocaust didn't happen! 6 million
Hey, conservatives have conserved nothing.
What are you guys out here for?
Conservatives have conserved nothing. Laura, do you believe in the Holocaust?
Of course I believe in the Holocaust.
You believe in it? Why is it illegal to question 18 countries?
Of course I believe in the Holocaust.
Why is it illegal to
Holocaust
question 18 countries? Do you think it should be illegal to question the Holocaust? Yes
the
or no?
Holocaust happened, but we have free
Why
speech
is it
in this
illegal
country.
in all these European countries to question it?
What are you guys out here
You
today
just said
for?
we have free speech. Quiet power! Does Ron DeSantis believe in free speech? How about HB 269?
It's like some Boy Scout shit. It's like I ain't got no friends or some shit like that. I don't know.
Ron DeSantis. That woman has a dick. You're more plastic surgery. You look like Jigsaw.
I look like what?
You look like Jigsaw. Jigsaw Jew! Jigsaw Jew! Jigsaw Jew! Jigsaw Jew! Jigsaw Jew! Jigsaw Jew!
Condemn, disavow, condemn, disavow, condemn, disavow.
I'm getting in the oven too, bitch.
This is just terrible behavior.
White supremacy, but then the Biden administration, 80%.
I think I got some more shit in here. Where's the I think there's another video. Here we go, right here. Look at this shit.
Just from like fun, flirty text to like nasty in a couple days. So I know what's happening, and you know, I'm not dumb, and I don't. And it's not even like, look, I don't care about my wife. She can fuck and be with any dude she wants. Just from like.
So people are saying he's a cuck. He's saying his wife can smash any dude she wants. So these are the guys that are behind the Goyim Defense League. So I dropped this poll out here. I said, Goyim Defense League, op, grift, or undecided. I'm going to ask the YouTube chat. Goyim Defense League. Let's see what the YouTube chat says. I'm going to put this poll up. Rumble, you could tell me what you think, and then I'll give you my answer. Goyim Defense League. Op. Grift. What is it? Is it an op or is it a grift? Let's see what the YouTubers are saying. He said it's at Adam22. Oh, man. Where are the Crips when you need them? Comedy gold. Todd, behave yourself. These are Twitter bots in real life? Yeah, probably. Was Patriot Front on vacation this week? It'll be confirmed when they do a crossover with Fed Front. These guys playing Hello Kitty. Is this what the Hollywood writers on strike are up to? The white man down bad, says Citizen Alfie. I feel like there was some more videos I'm missing. Hold on. Okay, so we played that one. Hold on. Make sure that's like no, because sometimes the porn accounts be posting porn and shit. All right, here we go. Here's another one. Laura's got a bunch of these, like, just fucking exposing this dude. This dude is fucking wild. Here's another one. Blood Tribe and Goyim Defense League. ABL just posted this video. Shout out ABL. Niggas got me saying this shit. President Hotep Doob says Goyim Defense League sounds as real as niggas for Trump. Hold on, let me see. Let me go to Laura Loma because I know she's got probably a bunch of these. She's the one that really broke this story. I just want to know how the fuck she knew about it. I think the funny thing about all of this is the ADL was just trending, ban ADL, and then all of a sudden, this situation pops up. All right, so here's the Ukrainian cat. We're going to take a look at these videos from the cat out in Ukraine. Oh, yeah, here's the longer video of him crying about his wife. Says right here, Laura Luma says, but wait, there's even more. This Nazi rally in Florida took place one day after ban ADL trended globally. Suspiciously, the ADL also has an entire page on their website about John Minadio and the GDL, which organized this rally yesterday where a CIA-affiliated Ukrainian passport-carrying Nazi was in attendance. December 2022, the ADL refused to condemn the Azov battalion. If the ADL truly cares about combating anti-Semitism, how come they, along with their president, Greenblatt, refused to condemn the Azov battalion, which is a Nazi militia in Ukraine? Kent Boneface McKellen, who is pictured below, was in attendance at this rally yesterday where he was chanting in support of Ukraine while doing Roman salutes. Max Blumenthal has previously reported how ADL refused to condemn Azov even after he sent ADL an email asking them to. Is the ADL working with Goyim Defense League? Is ADL working with Ukrainian Nazis? ADL needs to be investigated. Are they running Nazi psyops with U.S. intelligence agencies like the CIA and FBI? Oh my God. Yo, Laura's Kofi is on tight. ADL tweets, did you know ADL trains every new FBI agent on their role as protectors of the American people and the Constitution? No, I didn't know that. Did not know that. I'm mad he got a rap video. How you got a rap video? You a pedophile. And you out here fucking trying to be a Nazi. Like, pick a grift, dog. Pick a grift. Oh, let me just go to her page. See if I see anything here. Yeah. All this, yeah. We're going to play that video in a second. Yeah. I'm going to play that video too. Wait, is that a different one? I think that's the same one. These motherfuckers is weird. Just weird. Down one. All right, let's go to the tape. This is the longer one, I think.
I don't care about my wife. She can fuck and be with any dude she wants. Just from like
what?
Fun, flirty texts to like nasty in a couple days. So I know what's happening, and you know, I'm not dumb, and I don't. And it's not even like
I am a cock. I am a
Y'all are quick with the edits. So that one, it looks like he's cucked out. Here's the Ukrainian Azov cat. Let's see what he's saying now.
Slava Ukraini, Boneface here. I'm not much of not really quite used to doing the webcam thing, but you know, it's worth a shot, you know. So I'd like to apologize ahead of time for any sort of inaccuracies or anything.
Let's see another one here.
Впервые я поехал на Украину сразу после революции на Майдане.
First time I went to Ukraine was right after the Maidan Revolution. It was just a battalion, but I was actively cooperating with British Right Sector Volunteer Corps. And through them, I found myself in the Misanthropic Division. They say the FBI put me there. But the FBI had nothing to do with it. It was actually CIA. They set me up with them. At that time, it was all about revolution itself, about the fact
that there were various military organizations acting which adhered to the principle of nationalism. Nationalists here in the U.S. could never unite. You know what I mean? It is nothing like what was happening in Ukraine. I was very attracted to it, as were many volunteers from America. When the Azov Battalion was first formed, the 3rd Company was composed exclusively of English-speaking people from Norway, Finland, and similar countries, and of course Americans. So it was a unit that was made up of all sorts of people from all over the world, and that was before Azov split into various battalions and units. When it was extremely yet poorly organized, there were many, many Americans. Zelensky left us to die. He fears us even more than Russians. I am convinced of this. Zelensky, with his constant bargaining, asking around the world for new weapons, his constant demand for weapons. We did not see any of these weapons at all. We were never given anything. He decided to turn us all in. Wow. Let all the Azov defenders be arrested to the last soldier. You just sent us to die for a collapsing aluminum wall. Well, yes, he gave us all citizenship. Yes, he awarded us all with medals, treated us very well. But when it came to the issue of Social Security cards and identity documents, then all his determination wavered. And I started to realize that Zelensky just wants us to die. I've only shared that idea with a few members of our unit. He sent us to die for his own aims. There's a lot to unpack there. I mean, CIA involvement. This guy is saying, you know, CIA was involved. He was talking about the revolution. And are we all familiar with the color revolution in Ukraine and the CIA involvement? If we're not, let's do that now. Ukraine, color revolution. Chia. Let's see. Oliver Stone says Ukraine's revolution was actually a CIA op. This is BuzzFeed. Now, don't just take Oliver Stone's word for example. Keep in mind, I had his son, Sean Stone, on my channel. Go watch that interview. Very insightful. I'll probably speak to him again sometime in the near future. So here he talks about the CIA involvement in the color revolution. In case you guys aren't familiar with that. It says right here, Forbes.com, why CIA Director Brennan visit Kiev. Ukraine is on the brink of civil war involving CIA. Actually, I should probably do this in Yandex. Let me change my search engines. Google's not going to give me the results I want. They're co-opted. The 2013 CIA coup in Ukraine. All right, so let's type in Ukraine coup CIA. Ukraine coup CIA. That's probably better. All right, here's SOTT. U.S. staged a coup. So there's information there about that. Anatomy of a coup, how CIA front laid foundations. Evidence of U.S.-backed coup in Kiev. This is 2022. U.S. NATO involvement in the 2014 Ukraine coup. I'm not gonna. Here's RT. Zelensky threatened by possible military coup. Former CIA analyst says CIA has trained Ukrainians. So there is some evidence, or at least some smoke, surrounding that concept of these guys being a CIA op. But also, you know, the fact that he says Zelensky, you know, sent them out there to die, and, you know, basically, you know, use them as fodder. So now, and then he says nationalism of the United States. He said nationalism of the United States could never happen. And he's partly right. I mean, there's too many different ideas and concepts and ideologies in America for it really to work here. YouTube chat says it's an op. YouTube chat says Goyim Defense League is an op. And I'm going to tell you right now, I disagree. I think that it's a grift. It's a grift. These guys aren't agents. I mean, they could be. This guy, I feel like, is a pawn. This guy right here, he's this guy right here. He's definitely a pawn. He may be a CIA asset. We don't know. Now, that's not to say there are not assets inside of, because if you create an organization like this, they're going to put assets inside. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a Fed there somewhere. But those guys that are leading it, they could be the types that are turned into an op, right? Like if you have agents within your ranks, you know, it just takes a couple of seeds to plant in your mind, and then the feds are sort of controlling the op. I've done presentations about this in the past, about it comes off like entrapment. So, yeah. It could be something to that extent where, but I think it's a grift. I think the two guys we showed you, well, let's go to the next guy. Let's go here. Look at this shit.
Take a needle and you take ink and you stab it into your hand a bunch of times, it's a tattoo.
Oh my God.
I have one here, I have one here, and I have one on my hip.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Yeah.
How's he talking like that?
You should totally do like a swastika. Just say fuck it. Just fuck. Look at me. I got this. Look at it. I got this white supremacist one. You see that? Yes, because white people are fucking awesome.
Take a needle and you.
So he was a gay white supremacist. Laura Loomis says not only is John Minadio, the leader of the Nazi group Growing Defense League, a failed rapper, but he could very well be a child predator as well. Here is the video of him using Omegle replies to communicate with a minor. In the video, he tells an underage girl that she should get a swastika tattoo. Then he has a nearly 40-year-old man lifts up his shirt and shows the young girl his Nazi tattoo. He used Omegle to target children, and he tries to recruit teenagers online into the neo-Nazi movement. Is he a pedophile? Really makes you wonder what's on his hard drive. This is predator behavior. What the fuck? This is just some weird shit. Now, this dude might be an op. I'm leaning for the other guy. I think it's more of a grift, right? But this guy might be an op because he's just doing way too much. He was a rapper, then he's gay, then he's a pedophile, then it's like a Nazi, and it's just like, what? Like, you're doing a lot of different, you're just doing too much. Could be trolling too, yeah. But I think the other guy is definitely grifting. The guy with the bald head, I believe, is a grifter.
White power! 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 White power!
Oh, they're just screaming white power. I could have sworn I had a video of the dude. He was an actor. They said he was an actor. Let me see here if I can find that. Let's try, could have sworn we saw this dude. He said he was an actor or something like that. What's the other one? Blood Tribe. Let me try another search. Blood Tribe actor. Or maybe that was just information that people uncovered and there's no video attached to it. Let me just check my bookmarks one more time. This guy, I could have sworn he said this guy was an actor of some sort. Yeah, I don't have a video for that. Either that or it got deleted. But they did say this guy or the other guy, I forget who it was. It might be this guy, but they said he was an actor, but maybe it was this guy. What's his name? Chris what? Hold on, I'm gonna find his name. Chris Polhouse. Christopher Polhouse. Let's see. Let's check the interwebs for that. Christopher Polhouse. Let's see. Paid DNC actor to his face. Oh, people. Yeah, paid actor. Been studying this role for decades. So ADL actually has a page on this guy. Let me see if I can find another. Or maybe they're just calling him an actor because he's pretending he's LARPing. Yeah, the swastika on the gold chain, that was a bit much. That was a bit much. He says, are they against the Crip tribe? I know what the Blood tribe need. Yo, we're going to open up phone line. Let's get right to it. Let's see what the people got to say. 202-596-5631. Text Hotep in your name to 202-596-5631. Hold on. Why is this taking so long? It's taking longer than usual. Come on, you bitch. Go there. All right. Hold on. Okay, cool. We got 3 callers here, and we're going to take callers right after this short commercial break. So stand by. Callers usually get pretty spicy.
Yeah, I can try to get that handled for you. Again, it's only my second day, so if you can give me a second. How am I supposed to do this? How the hell are we supposed to do this by 5 o'clock?
I have no clue.
Is that possible? Hey, do you have the password to... How'd you finish all your work already?
He's not tapped in. How'd you get that done so quick?
They think they're gonna be able to budget that?
It's money. That's money right there, you understand? You guys finished your work 6 hours early?
He's not tapped in.
All right, let's see. Rudy, call in, yo. We're going to get Rudy on the line here. Why is my Chat GPT app not working? I told my Chat GPT app I gave it a job and it didn't complete. Do I have to I know some people are against using AI. I am not one of them. I am not an old fart. I am young and I'm hip and in tune with the times. I just updated the app. Maybe this will work. Maybe this will work next time. Mass focus. All right, cool. So I'll try it again. Rudy, go ahead, call in. Rudy, Jack, and Jonah, go ahead, call in. Go ahead and call in. You know, also this weekend was the Burning Man situation. Looks like thousands trapped. Hold on, let me put this on your screen while we wait for the callers to call in. No, not that screen. This one. Let's put this up. Go there. It says trapped by rain and mud, attendees at Burning Man Fest bear down. They got this video here. Let's play the video. Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. You guys are on the other screen. I'm totally screwed up here. Here it is.
Call from
Jonah.
Yeah.
What
I'm
up,
gonna
bro?
be super quick.
All right. What's on your mind?
That ginger? I've seen that video before. Allegedly, he's like roommate and gay lover with Ali Alexander, possibly. If I'm recalling before, correct.
With who?
Ali Alexander, the one who did all the January 6th Stop the Steal promoter, who never got charged.
Wait, you say he had a relationship with him?
Allegedly, I've seen that video before, but that's who he's allegedly is. He's tied to that dude somehow.
What?
Ali Alexander.
Oh,
with the. If you look up Ali Alexander, he's brown, but he's got that Habsburg jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the one thing there too. Second off, if I might have some experience in this, I never would have referred to myself as a goyim. Like, what the? You're trying to say that you have like white pride or anything? You're gonna call yourself by a Jewish slur?
Yeah, that's how you can
know,
tell it's a good joke. Yeah.
Like, I mean, like that, it kind of goes counterintuitive to like allegedly claiming that whatever, but that's just the whole stupid shit there, right?
Yep.
But you know, and him hitting on a child, like yeah, well, you and I both know it's disgusting, but the people like them, they just call it sources and methods, so it can't be revealed in court. You know, those 3 letters, they call them sources and methods. Sources and methods.
Mm.
We all know what sources and methods means. It's like you're the children.
Yes.
I mean the agencies are, not you and I, but
right.
Anyways.
Right. Now I get what you're saying.
Anyways, I said I'll be quick, so I'll let Rudy jump on in or whatnot. Hotep build.
Hotep build. I didn't know that. Rudy, go ahead, call in, baby. Don't forget, Uncle Hotep will be live tonight. Rumble, stay tuned and coming to Hotep TV. He's also going to be on YouTube. Uncle Hotep Factor. Coming soon tonight. He probably going to get on around 8:30. Oh, more, probably 8:30. Yes, he does, J.A. Let me check my Pally wallet. Let me see what's going on over here with my Pally wallet. Yep, those have been confirmed. Those transactions have been confirmed. So let's do some more. I'm gonna send some more Syscoin out right now. Chris Priest, your Syscoin is on the way. Let's see if we can get him in here. Boom. Confirm. Done. That's sent. That's sent. So Chris Priest, you're good. Haram Life. Haram Life is next. I'm about to send Haram Life some Syscoin. This is how easy it is to send money. To send crypto. I'm gonna hit next. Confirm. Oh, hold on. There's security features on here, so I cannot. And they do this so your wallet doesn't get drained in some like weird fashion. So there's you can't just process a whole bunch of transactions back to back to back, which is a security feature just in case like, you know, something happened. Haram Life, you're good. Let's take a look at this. From and to, yep. Haram Life, check your Pally wallet. You have Syscoin. Whoops. I'm updating the spreadsheet live right now. Rudy, go ahead and call in. What's the chat talking about? How do I buy Syscoin with my Pally wallet? So inside the Pally wallet, there's a button to buy. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. PLI right here. All right. So boom. Hold on. I just want to see. Hold on. Why is it connected to that? Oh, because I okay. Let's see. Let's go there. Okay, so there's actually a bunch of different ways to do it. I wanted to see if there was another way because I just saw something else on my screen, but I think there's also those are my transactions. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay, so there is actually 2 ways to navigate there, right? So I think the easiest way is when you land on your Pally Wallet screen, your Pally Wallet home screen, that's when you hit the wallet button at the bottom. You're going to see a money bag there with a $sign in it. Once you hit that, it's going to say buy now. And then you'll go ahead and complete your purchase. I actually have not purchased on here though. I purchased on Binance.
Call from
Rudy the Vet.
Rudy, what up, man?
What is going on, brother? What is going on, man?
What's up, bro?
And then, man, you see, remember I had the conversation we had yesterday, right off the Grift Report.
What's that?
I get home, no, I'm just saying, I said yesterday, that shit is nothing but to divide, dude. I don't follow Laura Loomer. I don't follow. They pump that stupid ass, them dumbass rednecks, tattoo shop lunkies and white trash right into my feed all night long to stoke division and hatred on that fucking app, dude. On that fucking app. Fed up, not fed up. I would go on, if I had the Goldstein hat on, I'd hit you with this. Laura Loomer paid them people to show up because that post is blowing up like it's out of its mind, and she could finally make some of Elon's money, man.
So Laura Loomer is saying the ADL set this up. You're saying Laura Loomer set this up.
I'm saying Laura Loomer probably got a tattoo from that guy. Probably got a tattoo from that guy, right? And Hattie was like, look, get a bunch of your friends to get together because Elon ain't giving me no damn money. Because I used to really respect that woman, man. She has become one of those cringy Elijah Schaffer anomaly, just all day long on the internet crying about everything, man. And it drives me up the wall, dude. It drives me up the wall. And I stopped following her. I think I've unfollowed her like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And somehow she popped on it all night long, man. All I want to do when I get home, I'm unwinding. I've been out on the highway towing cars, risking my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I just got blasted 3 weeks ago. And it just ain't the most safe job sometimes. You know what I mean? I just want to laugh. So I'm looking for some comedy. I go to my feed to see what the Hotep's been saying. I get inundated with that shit, that divisive ass shit. You know what I'm
Nazis.
saying? Yeah, here we go. I mean, what's going to happen this week on mainstream media? What's going to happen? Christopher Wray, I told you white supremacy is the biggest threat to the country. I told you it's the biggest threat to the country. The same way these dumbass conservatives, like the Ian Miles Chong, that fucking race-baiting piece of shit. Look at what the black people are doing. Look at what the black people are doing to get white people to fucking sneer at black folks. Then you got this shit going on to get black folks to sneer at white folks. And the whole time, the sheep are at each other's fucking throats and can't raise above it, can't open their third fucking eye. They can't open their third fucking eye. The government system shits all over all of us, man. Stupid, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm trying to keep a little bit of social media presence because I like to follow you on all the Hoteps, man. Jabari, I love, some of the shit y'all put up. It's hilarious. I laugh. It's cool. Man, when I got home last night after that conversation me and you had yesterday, I was like, about how divisive Twitter is and what the hell it's really used for. And I get home and get inundated with that shit. I mean, every bit of my soul saying, get rid of it, dude. Just get rid of it. Because I exist outside of the internet, man. I exist outside of the internet. I always will exist outside the internet. And always will exist outside the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shit is crazy, HJ. The shit is crazy, man. The shit is crazy. And yesterday, I forgot to. I got the rolling because you started talking about what do you do when you listen to Sade?
Yeah.
We got out of that funny ass conversation.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about those teachers, right? That's the problem with the fucking Ben Shapiro's and the fucking trolls like Elijah Schaefer. Like, 100% that shit's corny as shit that your teachers are in school learning how to sing songs to kids, man. This ain't fucking Sesame Street at school.
Yeah.
But goddamn, can you pick and can you leave the simple shit alone? You gotta complain about everything, you crying ass motherfuckers, man. The right has lost their fucking mind, man. The right has lost their fucking mind. They are done, dude. They are done. They are done, man. They are done, man. If you can't go off the middle with a third eye wide open, man, if you lean left or you lean right, you're just fucking stupid, man. You've lost it, man. You've lost the plot, man. Both sides have lost the fucking plot, man. The left has lost the fucking plot. The only reason the left still exists is because they hold all the power right now, man. But the right lost the fucking plot, man.
Yeah.
The right lost the plot. And it's funny as shit, man. It's funny as shit. That whole 2020 is the most secure election ever. The most secure election ever. And then the Democrats fucked another Democrat out, just like they fucked Bernie Sanders. Let's not get it twisted. 2016, they ran up these so-called super delegates. Bernie was smashing, and they fucking weaseled that cocksucker right out of the fucking presidential campaign. And then he coalesced, took his fucking money, and went from the millionaires and the billionaires to just the billionaires, because Bernie's got his millions now, man. The hero to the left has his millions now, man. Just like Patrice Cullors has her millions now, man. Just like AOC has her fucking millions now, man. All that shit that little funky ass woman talked about to get into power, now she's got her millions. Voting for war every time. Voting for Ukraine funding every time. Wait a minute, I thought you were a leftive. I thought you were a progressive. Grifters, man. Grifters, man. Earn a goddamn dollar, people, man. Get off of fucking Elon's platform. And that shit, man. And I said it last night. I made a comment. To something. I was like, this is a bunch of dudes from a tattoo shop in a trailer park. You know what I'm saying? With the sole purpose of fucking dividing the country even further. And sure enough, this morning when I wake up, I'm drinking my coffee, I go back onto Twitter, and the trolls have come out and found him. What dude do? He works at a tattoo shop. And you see what I'll kick that out a mile away, man. A tattoo shop, trolls, and a fucking trailer park posse, man. Fucking soft ass dudes, man. And I ain't got no. It's 2023, man. If you're a racist in 2023, you're fucking stupid, man. And I don't know. It's just. I don't know, but I'm telling you, man. I was so close last night. They were like, God damn, all I want to do is laugh and joke. All y'all, you know what I'm saying? Most of y'all were saying, I saw a couple of Goldstein posters. Nothing from Jabari. Nothing from anybody else. Nothing from anybody else, man. Nothing, dude.
What do you mean?
Inundated. Dude, I got them.
Your feed wasn't sending. It wasn't putting Goldstein on your For You.
Nothing. I saw it. Well, that's the only one I saw was Goldstein, because I interact with Goldstein the most, man. Cause you know what I'm saying? For some reason, it's just his post. Like I see yours. If I see Grunk post something, if I see anybody that I notice from that chat, and I know you're from the chat for this, I'm gonna like Protocol. I like all his shit. AK Tomorrow, if I see one of his tweets, I like all y'all shit, because I want to promote everybody in this chat, man. Even Fresh Mike. I'll promote Fresh Mike shit. He sent me a follow yesterday. Even if I absolutely, adamantly disagree with everything in his fucking post, I'm going to like it because he comes into the chat every day and supports you. Because that's how you build community, man. You go to war for the brothers, man.
That's real talk.
You go to war. And that's just what I do. I can adamantly, like Hotep Jesus, sometimes I adamantly disagree with what he puts up there, but I like his post because I'm trying to promote it, man, because I know that the people in this chat and the people that follow this channel and the people who are open-minded, third-eye, kooky-don type, and I fuck with you, man. I fuck with you. And if it all falls down, meet me on the fucking top of the mountain and let's get it, man. Let's get it. That's all I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say, man.
Hey, hold up. I gotta say a prayer. Appreciate you, Rudy.
Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Malaikum salam.
Hotep the Bill.
brother.
AK, go ahead, yo. AK, call in. Oh Lord, Rudy is a nut. Hold on, I'm organizing. I'm over here organizing the transactions. Oh, Goldstein here.
Call from.
Goldstein, what up, man?
What's happening?
Chilling. How you feeling, man?
I'm doing all right. I just came in and I was listening to like the last 10 minutes before the phone call started.
Yeah, we was talking about them Nazis. Did you see the Nazi videos? I know you seen them.
Oh yeah, I've seen them.
What you think?
I rock with Rudy on this one. Rudy called it when he said that I think Laura Loomer got something to do with it. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
I look at it a little bit different than Rudy did, though. I like his take, though. That's a good one, though.
Yeah.
I've often believed that Laura Loomer was plugged into a little bit something a little bit more higher, like a little bit more conspiratorial on the WEF type level, though.
Yeah.
And so it just struck me as odd that she would post what she posts, talking about, I came from my hairdresser whom I've gone to for years. It just, you know what I mean? It was like, okay, bitch, you explaining too much. So already in my head, she's implicated. But then as I started to see more and more of the video, and then I saw the video or the little thing, I don't know if it's true or not, where the little dude with his face tatted was a former Ukrainian soldier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, what I believe this to be is this is the administration, Langley, and the rest of them motherfuckers' attempt at pulling the far left and other Ukrainian supporters off of the Ukrainian bandwagon. I think this is them trying to fucking gracefully exit. Huh?
They trying to pull it back?
Yeah, they trying to roll it back, man. And this is a good way to do it because this dude gets out there and says, I'm all for it because they're supporting Ukraine. You got this weird-ass Ukrainian soldier. I don't even know how the fuck he even got here. Aren't you supposed to be on the battlefront? You know what I mean?
Well, he says Zelensky left him to die. So he defected.
Okay, but then why in the fuck is you still talking about all this, Ukraine shit in the background, right? Like, wouldn't you think he'd be completely off of that?
Well, he was saying Azov Battalion, like he's got loyalty to Azov Battalion, but Zelensky could fuck off, but he's still Ukrainian.
Okay, well, you left your homies out there to fight. Then you still a sucker in my book, if what you're saying is true.
I think Azov got disbanded. Like they set Azov Battalion up on a dummy mission, and it basically got disbanded or dispersed. I don't think it's a operational group within Ukraine anymore, basically by his saying.
That's good. I still think this is the fucking administration's attempt at rolling back on fucking Ukrainian support, though, because imagine how many leftists, them stomp down, we hate Nazis, punching Nazi-ass motherfuckers, seeing that.
Yeah.
How do you reconcile that in their head? So it would just be easier for them to be like, you know what, I'm done with this whole shit.
Yeah. And
I
think you also said they're trying to crash Biden too. And these guys came out and endorsed Biden because of Ukraine.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. They're definitely trying to crash him and his administration. They need him out of the way. They're definitely trying to roll back on this Ukrainian shit. They understand that the fucking Ukrainian shit is only because they were blackmailing the U.S. U.S. policymakers never would have voluntarily done that shit. They did what they did because they wanted to fucking guard all the dirt that they've been doing over there by way of bio weapons facilities and all the other bullshit that they've been doing. So they needed to do this because Zelensky found himself in a position where he was able to muscle them into doing it. But now, don't be surprised if you start to see an administrative vacancy from the Ukrainian bullshit as well as Zelensky just all of a sudden falling out of the sky in a helicopter, as well as a significant uptick in anti-China rhetoric from the left, all of its drones, and the administration. That's where I'm thinking this is headed. They need those resources. They need those resources, and they need public sentiment to back the whole fucking we want to fuck China up now. So this is an about face. That's what I think that whole thing was. And I think Laura Loomer, being the apparatchik that she is just aiding the administration in that regard. Because I do not believe she's a fucking stomp down conservative. I do not believe that this woman is a motherfucking far right Trump supporter on the level that she's trying to present. I believe that this woman is an apparatchik. She's a mouthpiece for the people that she works for. And I'll just leave it at that.
Oh boy. Kofi on tight, as usual. As usual. Don't even take Sundays off. He don't even take Sundays off. Lord have mercy.
That's when you find the most shit.
Oh man, yo. Oh Lord. What else you got for us today?
That whole fucking thing that's going on. With the shit you reposted, like the fucking whole Christianity thing and shit like that. The shit you posted.
Oh, the short.
Yeah.
With your face on it.
Yeah. I just want to make it clear. I'm not an anti-Christianity guy.
Right.
I am, however, anti-Christian guy.
Correct.
Because 90% of them motherfuckers fail to live up to their creed. And when you have something, and I'm not going to deny the power of that philosophy, just like I wouldn't deny the power of any other philosophy, Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, all of them shits are tapped into a higher source. Okay? They tapped in, and the reason I believe that is because they've lasted as long as they have, and nothing that's not tapped into that higher source lasts, has the longevity of these religions, other religions, things of that nature. The pyramids, all of that shit is tapped in, because if it's not, it fucking falls off pretty quick. Right?
Yeah.
It dies, philosophies, buildings, you name it. It all falls apart pretty quick.
Yeah. It'll deteriorate.
Right.
Absolutely.
I will not deny the power of that philosophy. However, what I do know about those type of philosophies is when they are tapped into a higher power, they influence, whether rightly or wrongly, on a significant level, like an earth-shattering level.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why I am like, what the fuck is wrong with you Christians? Because you have been entrusted with something. I don't know what the fuck it is. They don't even know what the fuck it is. But they have been entrusted with something that brings power into this realm. And they abuse it. And as a result of that, you see what the fuck is happening in Western civilization. It's the bedrock on what most of Western civilization was built on. And if you can't operate within the guidelines of it, if you want to shift what it means, if you want to do all kinds of extra side shit, as a result, your civilization will crumble. Your civilization will crumble. And because Western civilization has been entrenched into the globe on the level it has, the whole goddamn globe is crumbling. So I'm always on the get back to what the fuck your book tells you type shit.
Yes.
Quit trying to fucking do all kinds of extra shit. If you're going to fucking go government, go full government, leave the book alone. If you're going to go with the book, go full book, leave the government alone. But you cannot straddle the fence. You can't serve two masters.
Correct.
That's all I wanted to make clear on that. Because a lot of people been like, damn, you anti-Christian, you hate Christian. No, I don't hate Christianity. The people who follow it, though, leave a lot to be desired.
Yes.
Because not everybody who's talking about heaven is going there. That's what people need to understand.
Bingo.
That's
Big
it.
facts. Big facts. I totally agree. I love the part where you said, if you know, the evidence of their power is the fact that they've lasted over so many millennia, and yeah, I agree with that. You know, that clip was a very strange clip. My Pakistani guy, who I still think is CIA. You know, like the way he put that clip together, because I'm like, I don't even think my part of that clip was in the same conversation as you. I think that came like later. It's like he spliced two different moments together. I was like, whatever, I'll just post this shit, see what the fuck happens, see how the algorithm likes this shit. I'm still in very testing mode, right? Like I want to update Dominate Twitter, because Dominate Twitter is basically the hand guide on what these grifters are doing now, like using video. This is the shit I was saying in there, using video, how to use video in the feed, and how to use emojis and all these different things. We're in Dominate Twitter. But now it's like trying to figure out the algorithm and what the algorithm likes. So I'm hearing from Rudy, for example, he's like, I got Goldstein, you know, in the feed, but I don't got you and Unk, but he interacts with you a lot. So I think there's some sort of interesting web. But what I notice is in my For You tab, I get a lot of the bullshit. And I'm like, what? Why? Who's following this shit? Like, who in my network is following this shit? And it has nothing to do with the content I personally interact with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if it's this content that I interact with, then why am I not seeing more of that? So strange.
Right. Yeah, I've been approaching this shit because I'm new to fucking Twitter. I jumped on in December of last year.
Right.
I never fucked with it, even when I was doing numbers on TikTok back in 18, 19, partially 20, before I got zapped. I still didn't really fuck with Twitter because I was just like, what's the point? I didn't really fuck with it until Elon bought this motherfucker. And then I was like, well, let me see what the fuck they're talking about over here. But I kind of approached this shit as if it's a TikTok still. Because that's kind of where I made my bones.
Yes, as you should.
Or social media goes, you know?
That's smart. Right. That's smart. That's exactly how you should attack it.
Oh, and you reminded me, since you was talking about clips. Yeah. Do not, under any circumstances, I don't care what develops throughout the week, we're still a long ways away. Do not let Unk's ass off the hook for that post.
Okay.
Take him to court.
I mean, absolutely. That right there is absolutely egregious. That's yeah, he definitely got to do some laps for that shit. That shit was disgusting. That shit was absolutely, where is that? Hold on, let me pull that shit up back on the screen. Just in case the people coming in late didn't see this. This was terrible. And it was so blatant. It was so blatant. This is how, you know, Unk done sold out. He got, what do you call it? Elon Buck syndrome. He got EBS.
Oh, yeah.
He got it bad.
EBS.
He's got it bad.
That's what that was screaming. It wasn't even in a mode to where you can be like, okay, maybe he's trolling, maybe he's not trolling, maybe he's looking for interaction, maybe he's not. He wasn't even there. You just knew what the fuck he was doing. Like, and not, you didn't have to use that. There's 1,000,001 ways you can do it. I personally, when I feel like, let me run some numbers out there, right? Like I said, I'll jump on a motherfucking site or a page where they over there, woe is me, and I victim shame them. Because nothing gets you numbers quicker. Victim shame them motherfuckers. Oh, the white man is fuck. Well, woe is the white man. Get on there and be like, well, you should learn how to fight if your kids are getting whooped. Teach how to fight better. And then they're like, what? And then it's numbers, like a motherfucker. And it's truth. So it's not like you even hella grifting. You still telling the truth.
Yeah.
You just doing it in a way to where you know, interactions.
Absolutely insane.
That's all I got though, bro.
All right, yo, Hotep and Bill.
Hotep Jesus.
AK calling, yo. AK and Jack calling. Oh, Lord have mercy. Shout out Jules. Jules tried to get in on the phone calls yesterday. But this is just blatant grifting from Unc right here. This is just terrible. This is just terrible. He's not even trying to hide the grift anymore. Mr. Real Niggas Don't Grift ain't even trying to hide the grift anymore. Reaction PR, he said first clue was fake, was a fake ass Wes Watson. The Azov Battalion was disbanded. How? The members are embedded all parts of the army. Result, the whole army is now infected. Uh-oh.
Call from
AK.
AK, what up, yo?
What up, AJ?
Ain't nothing, chilling. How you doing, bro?
Chilling, man. I just want to start off and shout out my new boo, Laura Loomer. Gave me a follow last night on X.
Did she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because I saw the shit, right? You know, fucking all the neo-Nazi shit. And I watched it, and I'm like, hold up. Why are all the right grifters going with it's a Fed op? I'm like, did they listen to the words that these cats were saying? They're like, Biden sending missiles over to Ukraine. Shout out to the Azov Battalion. And then they're like, this is what happens with capitalism. You know, and like espousing, like you said in your post, right? Like these bros are anti-capitalist, and I'm just like, how has no one else seen this? I'm like, plus they're trashing Trump and they're trashing Loomer, so I just posted that, and then I didn't even tag Loomer. I literally just put Loomer, and all of a sudden, like a second later, she likes it, retweets it, follows me. I was like, oh, got the Jew boo on my side. I even said it to Goldstein. I was like, yo, I got your girl, man. She followed me.
Shout out Laura Loomer.
Oh man, but listen, like I think that it's interesting. Now I'm a cat. When I was at Hotep Con, I was talking with Hotep Dutch and Chris, and I was kind of breaking it down to them that, like, in my personal life, I like to meet people of all different walks of life because I find human beings fascinating. I don't get annoyed. I'm able to like compartmentalize and like take the good with the bad. And in my walk of life, I've befriended some very interesting characters. I befriended a dude named Frank who has a giant swastika tattoo on the middle of his chest. And he explained to me that he got it when he was a kid and he was like in the neo-Nazi movement and all this stuff. But when I met him, he was no longer really messing with it, but he still had the tattoo. And it's like, why don't you get it covered up, bro? So, I mean, there's a part of him that clearly still has that ideology, but he and I were cool. I also, as an insurance agent, insured 8 different motorcycle club outlaw dudes, and they were white nationalists. But I was cool with all of them. Like, because they put me in that compartmentalizing of like, I'm good with business. I don't ask questions. We keep everything on the up and up. And it's like, don't ask, don't tell, and do my thing. But they invited me to come and kick it. I didn't take that invitation because things can get spicy when there's alcohol flowing. Maybe there's a cat that's not cool with me because he doesn't know that I'm cool with them or whatever. But it all comes down to, like, these motherfuckers exist in reality. Like, there are people that have these nasty beliefs, and then you have to mix it in with the grift. So I agree with your analysis that, like, it's grifting, but it's like this push from the right. It's like, oh, none of it's all fake and gay. It's like, nah, man, niggas exist like this out in the world that have this hatred in their heart for people, and then they're going to grift off of it because they know it will get them attention. And that's just, to me, like, that's the most obvious thing. But if you make everything a fake fed op, then you actually are making yourself stupid because you're opening yourself up to, like, just being fooled all the time or never seeing an actual, reality that exists.
Yeah, something that actually exists. Yeah. I thought it was just a grift, though. I thought this was just obviously, the next thing to have a following, right? So
yeah,
like they tried with the rap shit, and then they went to Omegle and all the types of like online personality shit. But to me, it just seems like a grift. and a grift surrounded by an op, like the op facilitating the grift. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So it's kind of like this, right? So if you're in this space, right, you're one of these neo-Nazi white nationalists, and you know that if you get more people to follow you, you'll get subscribers. People will want to be part of your network.
Right.
So that's going to be your grift. But you actually believe, at least at a fundamental viewpoint, like the ideology of it. But what you really care about is making money. So that's kind of the way that I see it. Like these
I
are
don't
not
think
the
they
dudes
even
that are.
believe it.
Okay. I disagree with that. I think that these folks like this, they believe it, and they know that there's a lane that exists for them because social media is a thing. And I think, like, to me, the pushback is just to be able to expose how, like, basically how these types of beliefs exist.
Yeah.
But then we have to counter it with calling out the bullshit. We don't counter it by canceling, because that's what the left does, right? The left is going to use this on their own grift, and they're going to be like, this is why we need to cancel, and, tying it to DeSantis.
I'm going to tell you why I feel like they don't believe it.
Yeah.
They're just too disorganized. Patriot Front is way more convincing than these guys. Patriot Front is an organized unit. These guys are very unorganized because the messages are so haphazard and mixed. One guy is screaming, for Ukraine. Another guy is talking about DeSantis. Like, the message is all over the place, right? If you really believed in your ideology, first of all, you wouldn't, like what's the name said when he called in, you wouldn't have named it Goyim Defense League because that's a slur. So if you believed in what you were talking about, you wouldn't have chosen that name. You know what I'm saying? You would have really done the studies to know your lineage and claim what it is that you wanted to claim. So,
yes.
I just feel like just mainly, I just want to double down on, there was no trained message from the unit. Even when the dude asked him, he said, how do you want to bring about, your goals? Now, of course, you may not want to answer that question because you don't want people to know your plans. But he still didn't even have a good deflective response. It was just more like buzzwords and things to get media attention, which tells me that, this is just all about the grift.
Yeah, so I think let me clarify something. When I say that they believe this, I mean that they believe that, like, as Aryans, they have supremacy. I don't mean that they believe in regards to.
No, I don't think they even believe. I don't think the leaders, the followers might believe that shit, but I don't think the leaders. I don't think they've even done enough studies to back that up. I'm hearing them talk, and I'm like, they're just talking from Twitter. They're not talking. Like, for example, you got to take the Hebrew Israelites more serious because the Hebrew Israelites have a ton of research behind the things that they say and the evidence. These guys. And the Hebrew Israelites, even, you'll never see a capo speak and a lieutenant speak too. You'll never see that with the Hebrew Israelites. Like, there's sort of a hierarchy that's followed, right? And you had the one dude, the gay dude, who was approaching Laura Luma, and the other dude in the back, and he had to tell him, yo, be quiet, I'm talking, right? You see what I'm saying? So it was like, this is a very disorganized, haphazard group here, which tells me he's not taking it serious enough, and there's no belief in the ideology, no real organization.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I think
because when you really believe in some shit. No, I get what you're saying, but I just want to be clear for the audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not wrong, but we're just clarifying what I truly perceive the word believe to mean, right?
Yeah.
You have
You're right.
fake believers.
You're talking about like a true believer that actually wants to go and evangelize. I don't think that that's what they are. I just think that they, the best way to describe it is like they saw some posts and they're like, I do think that this is, but they're not. They're the people that actually might be able to be converted. But the true believers, like, there ain't no converting those people, man. Like, it's so unlikely. Like you said, like, you could take any ideology, to Goldstein's point. If someone's a true believer, the chances of you actually converting them are impossible. But that's honestly, to me, that's how the government wants to make like, that's what they want people to feel. They want people to think that when you see these cats, that there's nothing that you can do with these people in society. And so you have to like characterize them as these evil forces, and the only way to stop them, which gives the government more power. Whereas my experience has been kind of what I'm describing, is that the majority of the people that I've met that have like attached themselves to this ideology don't fundamentally believe it. They just like on the surface are like, yeah, like I think that this is right, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just wild to me. I wish there was a better focus, and this is a problem that I see on the right all the time, of like just trying to call out what is truthful, even if there's no grift off of it. But just, it's the grift season, man. We already know that motherfuckers aren't going to be truthful if they can't grift off this shit.
Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. You ain't never lied.
All right, man. I'm going to let you get going. Hotep and Bill. Shout out to my Jubu, Laura Loom.
All right, Hotep and Bill.
Peace.
It's AK. Jack, go ahead, call. Jack going to be the last caller. And yeah, so if you want Syscoin, check your Pally wallet. I'm updating the spreadsheet now. Uncle Hotep is wild for this, man. This is just, keep him on. Uncle Hotep's gonna be live tonight. We raiding this chat with pause emojis tonight. We raiding Uncle Hotep's chat. I want you to go to Uncle Hotep's feed tonight. We're gonna raid his shit. All right. And put pause emojis all in this chat. Pause emojis all in this chat.
Hello?
Jack.
Hey, man. How you doing today?
What's happening, man?
Oh, not much, man. Just chilling. It's a beautiful day here in AZ. Yeah, I come bearing gifts.
Oh, yeah?
So,
what kind of gifts you got?
Yeah, man. So remember you said you subscribed to my YouTube channel?
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, Goldstein said he wanted a come-in hard version of Richmond, north of Richmond.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
You about to play it?
No, I did a video, man. I put it on my YouTube channel. It's me.
Where's that?
Just in my backyard.
No, what's the video?
It's the last one I posted. It's a extreme.
What's your channel again?
Jack Reeves, the legend. I had to call it that because there's like 100 Jack Reeves dudes trying to play music and they all suck. And
Jack Reeves, the legend. I see it here. Is it a video? It's a video. Extreme Trigger Warden, Richmond North. All right, hold on. We about to hold on. Which one? The one that says Hotep Jesus remix?
No, the top one. I did a rough draft just because I wanted to see the audio file and play it on my.
So play the one where you in the woods.
Yeah, that's it, man.
All right, hold on. We about to play it right now. Hold on.
Holy fucking shit, man!
Right,
I hope you're flat. I hope your channel doesn't get flagged.
No, we
man.
good. Just stay silent or mute your phone while we play. Here we go. Right here. Right now we're gonna play Extreme Trigger Warning Richmond North of Richmond remix. Here we go.
Oh my lord!
We're recording.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Creek. This is Richmond North of Richmond. Well, I've been sucking the devil's dick, wasting every day, throwing my life away for bills I can't pay, so I can sit out here and drink my life away. Drive back to the bar and drink my troubles away. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for dumbasses like me and people like you. Wish I could just wake up and the nightmare wasn't true, but it is. Fuck it is. Living in the gay new world with a straight butthole. Lord, these gay dudes with hammers and their ugly ass bitches wanna have total control, wanna cut off their dicks, wanna know what you screw, and they hope you don't notice, but I pray that taxes sent to Ukraine, cause of lizard people, nor the rich man. I wish politicians would stop butt fucking the miners, not just miners on Epstein Island. Lord, homeless overdose in the streets with a broken crack pipe, and fat people volunteer for diabetes. God, if you're fat, single baby mama, and you got 6 kids, taxes ought not to pay for your ghetto ass wig. Our veterans putting themselves 6 feet in the ground. All this damn country does is fucking shit in their mouth. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for dumbasses like me and people like you. Wish I could just wake up and this fucking nightmare wasn't true, but it is. Lord, it is living in this gay new world with a straight man's butthole. What? Oh, these gay dudes with hammers and their ugly ass old bitches all just wanna mind fuck your skull. Gonna cut off their dicks, wanna know what you screwed, and they hope you don't notice. God, I pray that you do, cause your dollar ain't shit. Taxes sent to Ukraine. Listen, people know the rich man, baby, yeah. Lord, I've been sucking the devil's dick, wasting my life away, throwing away my world for a bunch of bills that I can't pay.
Hold on, yo, time out.
Time out. Oh no.
Hey, yo, you are crazy. Is that you?
Yeah, that's my backyard, man.
Oh my God. Hey yo. Hey yo. Chat. All right, so we're gonna have the chat weigh in. Chat. I need y'all to put
ahead of time if I triggered anybody.
We're gonna do microphones. 5 mics if it's 5 mic material. 1 mic is terrible. How many mics are we gonna give Jack Reeves a legend today for this song? How many mics? Put the mics in the chat. 5 mics, 4 mics, 3 mics. 5 mics says it's a hit. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Goldstein asked for it, and you gave me the okay. So there it is, man. Like that's what I gave you guys, man. You asked for it. That's my version. I came in as hard as I could.
Pause. Listen, when you said you was sucking the devil's dick, I just wanted to say pause after that shit.
That's a metaphor for that's a metaphor for fucking like man, I used to say that like, oh yeah, you're fucking sucking the devil's dick, man. You know, you're playing into this shit. You know, it's
if you could just change that to they, I'd be comfortable with the song. They sucking the devil's dick instead of you. You know, I was a little uncomfortable when you said you were sucking the devil's dick. It made me uncomfortable. But if you changed it to they sucking the devil's dick, we could definitely put this out, man. 1 mic is always perfect. Just 1 mic. Yeah, the chat, we got 5 mics, 5 mics. Are we giving them a pass? Let's see. Are we giving them a pass on the pause, or does he have to redo that line? That's what I want to know from the chat. Does he have to redo that line? You know, I'm picky, man. We got a lot of 5 mics over in the YouTube chat. It's a lot of 5 mics. 4 mics. Jabari gave it 5 mics. Papa Naya said 4 mics. 5 mics, 4 mics. Damn. Redo? Yeah, I think you need 1 redo. Famo said redo. Yeah, you got to do 1 redo. Hotep Goldstein said no pass on the pause, but still 5 mics. Okay, so yeah, we gotta. Somebody said pass. 5 mics good, no redo.
Or bad?
Battle said nah, he good. Listen, my executive producer of mine says You got to do this over and redo the line. Michelle Clark said redo line. Yeah, my producer executive mind says you got to change that line to "they sucking." If you start the song with "they sucking the devil dick," we got a hit. Jay's World said redo. Yeah, you got to redo that one line. And one more thing. You know the introduction? Don't start with the introduction in the beginning, all that talking. Just come right in with the guitar. Ring, you know what I mean? Lead the talking.
That's what my camera operator said. I usually start most of my Creekside videos with "Welcome to the Creek."
No. Put that at the end. Put that at the end.
Roger.
Put it at the end. We got to come right in with the tunes. If you want to talk, put it all at the end, but come right in with the tunes.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, done, man. I can do it tomorrow.
That's legit. And what you got on? We might need you to do something funky with your hair, and you might need like a red vest or something like that. You need something to accentuate that guitar, some red shoes or something. Have your cameraman move around a little bit, but you know, this song is fucking fire. You got 5 mics. Great job, bro.
Oh, God bless you guys, man. God bless you, brother. You know, I just did it real quick. It was actually like in and out of rain that day. So I set up like a small PA and I was like, hey, let's fucking shoot it right now, man. Like, we got to pause in the rain. As soon as we got done, the fucking sky opened up and I had to throw everything in the storage room and shit. So it was sped up. But yeah, and then the long sleeves, because I'm right by the creek and shit. So we got a lot of mosquitoes, man. Yeah, they're fucking brutal, man. Like sometimes I got to wear my hoodie with like a cigarette out of my mouth, and I only take the cigarette out to take a fucking drink of beer because it's so goddamn. They're brutal, man. But yeah, no, I'll do something to accent the guitar. I mean, my old lady says like, you know, you can see some of my other videos, you know, and I'm dressed nice, you know, button up, fucking couple K in jewelry and shit, you know, and she's like, you don't always have to do that, you know, just be yourself and shit, you know? So I was like, oh, you know, like, all right, cool, you know, but I generally do dress, you know, nice. Clothes make the man. Yeah, Mark Twain.
Do something funky with your hair, you know what I'm saying, and redo that shit, and we lit.
All right, man.
You got a hit. I'm gonna repost that shit on Twitter. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, we gonna break that shit.
All right, so 5 mics was good then? People liked it?
Yeah, they like it. They like it. Just redo that one line. They sucking the devil dick. They is, not you. They is. They sucking the devil dick. That's it. Boom. Redo the whole shit.
Right.
Don't put no gay shit on you. Put all the gay shit on them. And let's rock and roll.
You're right. Yeah, I was in a fucking hurry. You know, it was raining and shit. And,
I know. Hey, look. But, like I said, 5 mics.
I tried to keep it quick. You know, like... You listen to his version, you know, and he like plays a bunch of guitar in between parts. I was just like, no, I want to go to part, you know, just more simple format and try to keep it as short as possible.
Yeah, Todd said,
I heard you laughing, man. Like, goddamn, I was like, yeah, all right, man.
Todd said, get him some finger waves.
I tried to come in hard. I came in as hard as I could, man. Like that was like the second version. You know, I put the first one up and I just do it, you know, self-evaluate, you know, and then hear it on the surround sound in my living room, you know, how it actually sounded. I was like, nah, I got to set some PA. Oh, man, like.
I'm sorry, hold on, yo.
No, it's good, brother.
He said, get him some finger waves, and now I'm picturing you with finger waves. And that shit could work.
All right, man. I'll
that
do
shit might
cut.
work. They would be like, "Oh shit, who is this motherfucker? The white boy in the woods with the finger waves with the L remix." Yeah, we need that.
Yeah, no,
we need that.
We'll do it, man. That'll be like
man.
That'll be your new song. I'll be like, you know,
yeah,
like that
we gonna start the show with that shit. We gonna start the show with that shit.
Goodness.
For like a week straight.
Fucking A, brother. No, I'm so glad I called in. Yeah, because, you know, I spent a lot of time on this project. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, but everybody I showed it to, man, they're like, "Oh my god, that's fucking amazing!" Like,
yeah,
hilarious.
No, this shit is great. That's great. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fix that last little bit up and let's run with it. We on the show. All right.
Copy that, man. All right. Well, I gotta end it with this, man. Fucking God bless you. Shalom and the Lord Jesus Christ blessings to all.
Shalom, my brother. Shalom.
Hotep and build, everybody.
Hotep and build. Can we play it again, y'all? Can we play it again? Let's play it one more time. I just want to play it one more time. I'm sorry. I just want to play it one more time.
I've been sucking the devil's dick.
See, I can't. This song cannot come on like that. Yeah, he's got to delete this one too.
Well, I've been sucking the devil's dick.
That shit caught me off guard. Yo. We got to change that to they, and we out of here. Somebody in the chat said, I'm on my Quincy Diddy shit. You already know. My Quincy Diddy bag. He changed that line, I'm good, but that shit killed me.
Wasting every day, throwing my life away for bills I can't pay, so I can sit out here and drink my life away. Drive back to the bar and drink my troubles away. Lord, it's a damn shame.
Yo, Jack, can you record the audio and dub the audio so that it's a high quality audio? That would make it even better. And then you just play it on your side, sort of like a music video. You play the song on your side, but change the audio with, you know.
What the world's gotten to for dumbasses like me and people like you. Wish I could just wake up and the nightmare wasn't true, but it is. Fuck it is. Living in the gay new world with a straight butthole. Lord, these gay dudes with hammers and their ugly ass bitches wanna have total control, wanna cut off their dicks, wanna know what you screw, and they hope you don't notice, but I pray that you do, cause your dollar ain't shit. Taxes sent to Ukraine cause of lizard people, nor the rich man. I wish politicians would stop butt fucking the minors, not just minors on Epstein Island. Lord, homeless overdose in the streets with a broken crack pipe, and fat people volunteer for diabetes. God, if you're fat, single baby mama, and you got 6 kids, taxes ought not to pay for your ghetto ass wig. Our veterans putting themselves 6 feet in the ground. All this damn country does is fucking shit in their mouth. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for dumbasses like me and people like you. Wish I could just wake up and this fucking nightmare wasn't true, but it is. Lord, it is. Living in this gay new world with a straight man's butthole. Oh, these gay dudes.
I already know how I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put the grifty title to this, right? When he send the final, I'm gonna put breaking news. Leftists cancel white man, or no, I don't know, some noun that describes him. Leftists cancel for homophobic Richmond North of Richmond remix. Yeah, even though leftists haven't canceled him yet. You know, you're just supposed to lie. I think that's what grifters do. They just lie, right? Just make up shit. But he's definitely going to get canceled for this. He's definitely getting canceled for this.
With hammers and their ugly ass old bitches, all just wanna mind fuck your skull, wanna cut off their
We'll use his name. We'll put Jack Reeves. Leftist cancel music artist Jack Reeves for homophobic slurs in Richmond, North of Richmond remix.
Wanna know what you see,
That's the caption.
and they hope you don't notice. God, I pray that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit. Taxes sent to Ukraine. Let's let people know the Richmond, baby, yeah. Lord, I've been sucking the devil's dick.
See, we gotta change that line. I can't sing that. I cannot sing. I cannot sing along to that. I need to be able to sing along to this song. And that line right there will not allow me to do it. It will not. It will not in totality. Retro Neon with the $1 over on Rumpy said, thoughts on the new potential Ebola outbreak? That shit fake news, baby. That's fake news. Sticks told us that. I mean, I knew it was fake news from the start, but even Sticks called that out. I'll show it to you. But yeah, we fixed that line. We fixed that line. We off to the races, baby. Where's Sticks shit at? Sticks is probably one of the only grifter accounts you can actually trust. I got to be honest with you. He's leading in the grifties right now. He's #1 on the grifties.com. Right here. Here it goes. Sticks. Here it go. Sticks says right here. Where is it? Hold on. I'm sorry. Just to be clear, the clickbait hype about a disease outbreak at Burning Man is false. People are experiencing various symptoms there because they are currently trapped in a money-saturated alkaline flat, which is literally toxic to the body. And just motherfuckers haven't took a shower in a bunch of days. You know what I mean? Like, wash your ass. You know, did anybody wash their ass? Motherfuckers is dirty. That's really what this shit comes down to. Yeah, Tari, Sticks is solid. Sticks is solid. I like Sticks. Pause. But yeah, if Jack Reeves fixes that line, we got ourselves something I can get behind. We got ourselves something I can get behind. But I can't sing along to that shit. I cannot. Can't do it.
Away my world for a bunch of bills that I can't pay.
Then right there you hit him with, hey, Jack Reeves, you know, something. You said there was a stream nearby, so, you know, representing the stream. Don't forget to subscribe and like. More coming soon, you know? That's how you want to exit that. Great cast today. Great cast today. Let's keep going. Hold on. Let me fix my screens here. Don't forget the 360-degree approach to brain health. Brain health. We want to just be clear about this. This is about brain health. This isn't about, you know, taking some drug and getting high. This is about brain health. Promoting brain health. And you see right here, we have the memory amplifiers, brain builders, energy boosters, mood enhancers, and of course, the support of the gut health. Support of the gut health is very important because you already know it's enteric nervous system. It's the second brain. Many people have spoken about this. Dr. Tanai Ricks is the one who talks about this. The enteric nervous system and autonomous functioning mind. Many scientists still don't know what's going on. So there's a top to bottom approach to health, brain health. So go get your brain booster. QR code on the screen right there. That's basically going to apply another 30% off. So it's basically half off. You will see the discount applied at checkout. TriMasterFocus.com. Link is also in the description box below. It's going to just automatically apply the coupon code Grift Report. So coupon code Grift Report. So however you want to do it, that's how you go get your shit. You know what I'm saying? This is how you stay on your grustle. So like what I'm about to do right now, I'm actually going to get off of here and I'm going to play some chess games till Uncle Hotep goes live. Uncle Hotep is going live very soon. I think in 30 minutes or less. He'll be live on this channel. So make sure y'all tune in. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 2 p.m. for the Grift Report, man. Hotep and Bill.
Yeah, I can try to get that handled for you. Again, it's only my second day, so if you can give me a second. How am I supposed to do this? How the hell are we supposed to do this by 5 o'clock?
I have no clue.
Is that possible? Hey, do you have the password to... How'd you finish all your work already?
He's not tapped in. How'd you get that done so quick?
They think they're gonna be able to budget that?
It's money. That's money right there. You understand? You guys finished your work 6 hours early?
He's not tapped in.